So there's some things in life that never get old, no matter how many times that you do them. Like creating amazing memories around the world with your friends, or sunrise with a good view. And then also, I feel food is a love language, because no matter where I go around the world, no matter what country I'm trying new food, as long as it's good, I fall in love each and every time with the food. And then also, an Airbnb. As long as it's a fresh Airbnb, and I've been stepping into new ones for almost a decade now, they always seem to bring a smile to my face. And then something new that came on the scene a few years ago is Airbnb Experiences. And so that's allowed me to experience some of the most unique things around the world. Like the time that I was in Paris, floating along the river with the Eiffel Tower in the background, and learning from the host who's been there for like 40 years, all the hidden gems within the city. So Airbnb Experiences just launched Cooking Experiences. And what makes this so unique? So anywhere that you travel around the world now, you could literally go into a local's home and cook with them. So it might be in Italy and you want to learn how to cook pasta from a local person. You might be in Colombia, you want to learn how to make empanadas. And so that's what they've just launched. And it's so exciting because when I travel to a new place, one of my favorite things to do is hang out with locals. But it takes time to develop a real relationship, right? And so it normally takes maybe weeks or months for someone to invite you into their home for a meal, let alone to cook and break bread with them. And so right now, we're in beautiful Mexico City with our amazing host, Claudia, and then she's sharing with us how to make her amazing indigenous food from the Mexican tradition. So for me, I literally had no idea what to expect other than a few pictures that I saw on the Airbnb website, the description, and then the 5-star reviews that I was seeing for Claudia. And so I had a few friends in town. I had Andrea, who I had not seen for literally 2 years, and then I also had Ashley, who I hadn't seen for a few months, and I said, hey, I know you're both in town. Do you want to come do this experience with me? And they said, hell yeah, I want to do this experience. I've never done anything like it. And so, they came along for the journey. Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Jabril. So here in Mexico City, about to experience an amazing cooking experience. And what makes this so unique is that we're doing it with this amazing host, Claudia. So she's invited us inside of her home and we'll get to learn about her traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation.
Because you can go to restaurants all day, but it's not going to be the same thing as eating at a local's home. So that's what I'm excited about, and it's my first cooking experience. Is it yours?
First.
Hey, and I just recently moved here from Atlanta to Mexico City. This is a great way to get to know the culture, and I'm excited to start cooking and eating.
Me too. And then so after the beautiful spiritual welcome, where Claudia was explaining that everyone that walks through her home, she does this to basically bless them with good spirits. And so one of the things about this experience that really stood out was never in history have we been more connected as people digitally. And so what this experience did for us is we actually unplugged, we put our phones away, we were cooking together, we were laughing together, we were talking together, and we actually connected as human beings. And so I was so intrigued with Claudia because she had such a big smile on her face, and I just asked her, I said, what inspired you to really come up with this experience?
For me, it's very important that to meet more people, that a lot of people meet my food and my country. This is my country, and I think that is more important when the guests arrive in my house, because normally I say to people, you are no more a guest, you are my family right now, because you share with me the food and you share with me the preparation of these recipes.
One of the first things that we made with all the amazing fresh ingredients was guacamole. And I was like, damn, this might be the best guacamole that I've had, like no cap, no hype. And then I was looking around, everyone else was like, this might be the best guacamole I've ever had.
No se hace negro.
It's so good, right?
Look, you just get a picture with the garlic, again. Coriander, avocado, and a little bit of Claudia's special secret recipe.
Yeah.
So right now we're making guacamole, and this is a really interesting guacamole that I've never seen before. Usually people add lime to keep it from browning, but here Claudia is telling us that you actually add the pit of the avocado, which is what she calls the bones. And this actually keeps the avocado from browning. Pre-Hispanic cooking.
So after about an hour into the whole experience, we're just vibing and enjoying. I couldn't help but think about my own mom back in Chicago. And so my friends would always come over to the house and say, oh man, Jabril, where's your mama's stew at? That red stew for the jello fries. And so I was thinking, man, when I come back home, I got so many friends in Chicago, how amazing would it be if they came over and, broke bread with my mom, we're just around and she's showing them the whole process. Maybe they'd even bring some of their wives along because, now we're a little bit older, people got kids. And I was like, that could be just such an amazing experience to have. So I was like, man, mama, I'm about to spend some more time with you. So after the food was all done, it was time to slow it down a bit, just head up on the rooftop and chill out, vibe out, and just catch up, and then just further learn about the cultures. And that's one of my favorite things to do. And so this time I was just with my friends, but a lot of times when I take Airbnb experiences, there'll be different couples or different people from all around the world. So not only are you learning from your host, but the other people who are on this experience with you. And then one of my favorite things about the whole experience is that the hosts are so passionate about what they do. But now that a lot of them have made it their careers, like Claudia. So she would be cooking for free. She's been doing this for a long time, way before Airbnb experiences. Now she just gets paid well, and now she's flexing her entrepreneurial muscles on the platform. And then, like I said, Airbnb Cooking Experiences just launched. So you're gonna find a link in the description. And then once you go there, you can see all of the amazing experiences. They have literally over 3,000 cooking experiences in over 75 countries right now, currently available. But anyway, like I said, I've enjoyed this. I've been using Airbnb, like the platform, for almost a decade now. I've been using experiences for 3 years, and I just started using cooking experiences. And so in closing, I'm telling you, food is a love language, and when you learn how to cook, you're only gonna make the people around you fall in love more. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of my time here in Mexico City.